Time to refresh yourself and visit our snack bar. Got a yen for hot popcorn? Your favorite soft drinks are sparkling cold. The juicy Frank sizzling hot. There's delicious coffee, freshly brewed, and all kinds of ice cream and candy to tempt you. Showtime will be announced loud and clear to get you back to your car in time. So stretch your legs. Come to the snack bar now. It's time to stretch and fetch. See what's cooking at our refreshment counter. You'll find your favorite foods and beverages, plus many new goodies to tempt your appetite and add to your evening's pleasure. Everything's the finest quality. So treat yourself now. Nine minutes to go to showtime. Popcorn, rich with hot melted butter. All kinds of candy. Sparkling soft drinks. Steaming hot coffee. Steamed or grilled hot dogs. Crispy hot fresh French fries. Eight minutes to go to showtime.
Yes, sir. May I help you?
I'd like 2 of those, please.
Hot dogs? Yes, sir.
And 3 of those. And 1 of those. And 5 bars of these. And a cup of that nice hot liquid.
Coffee. Coming right up.
Oh, and 2 bags of those peculiar white puffy material.
You mean our crunchy popcorn? Shall I wrap that for you, sir?
Oh, that's all right. My saucer's just outside.
They come from miles to enjoy our intermission.
Seven minutes to go to showtime. Hot popcorn just popped. Fresh roasted peanuts. How about a pizza? None better anywhere. Sizzling hamburgers grilled to your taste. We've a large assortment of freshly made sandwiches. Six minutes to go to showtime.
I'm sorry, sir. This is a private mountain.
But I only wanted it.
This mountain is reserved for patrons of drive-in theaters.
But
it's a supply depot for all sorts of good things, which people can get at the snack bar, like soft drinks, hot dogs, good hot coffee, candy bars of all kinds, delicious popcorn, and refreshing ice cream treats.
But I am a patron of this drive-in.
Well, why didn't you say so? Be our guest.
Minutes to go.
Ugh, Hello there. Gives a demonstration of my new invention, the Goodies Machine. Special for patrons of this drive-in, the machine turns out delicious hot doggies one after the other. And thirst-quenching sodas also. Gives popcorn of the most tasty kind, plain unbuttered. Candy too, crunchy and dandy. Steaming hot coffee and ice cream too. These goodies are at a snack bar just waiting for you. Mmm. Mmm. Mmm.
4 minutes to go to showtime.
As everyone knows, rainbows usually have a treasure at the end. Let's follow this one and see if we can find
Fixins of the delicious foods you'll find waiting to tempt your appetite at the snack bar. Extra special good hamburgers, wonderful donuts, ice cold thirst-quenching drinks. Pizza.
Matt. Horrible, horrible smell. How you doing, Beetle? You well? Good to see you as always. How's your day been? Hopefully we actually do a little bit of Omori today, because yesterday we did nothing. We didn't do no Omori. We did that one quest, I guess, but we did like nothing. I was really, really close to doing this just as a watch-long stream, to tell the truth. Because I'd just been watching a bunch of stuff. Almost the entire day. I was spent watching videos about Disneyland. Because I missed Disneyland. want to go. Take me back. Take me back to Disney. Beetle, can you take me back to Disneyland, please? But yeah, most of the stream today was just watching watching stuff about Disneyland. The secrets, like reviews as well. Like, is my opinion right? Was my favorite ride everybody else's favorite ride? It wasn't. You know, to be fair, the guy who was doing the reviews, he did like the top 10, no, not top 10, the top 59 rides from both Disneyland Tokyo and Disney Sea, I think it's called. I've already forgotten what it's called. In Tokyo, which are like placed right next door to each other. And his favorite ride was from Disney Sea, which I've never been to. I've only done Disneyland. I haven't done Disney Air, if anybody makes that joke. Doing okay, just resting your hand as you think you got repetitive strain injury from work. You'll be working until Monday, and you can see the doctors and see what they suggest. Hopefully not. Yeah, I've never had it myself. I've known people who've got RSI from work, though I imagine in your work, oh, maybe. I was going to say, it's more likely you've just pulled something, which still was fucking horrible. So hopefully you get some rest at some point. You'll be working until Monday, which is it still Friday for you? God, I don't even remember the times. No, it's Saturday for you, so that's all right. Saturday, Sunday. 2 days left. I know how days work. I just literally forgot what day it was, even for me. Anyway, we're going to hop into Omori pretty quick. You try to take it easy as much as you can. As I say, you probably pulled something, or at least strained something, not a proper RSI. It still sucks. I wouldn't want to face that at all. I say face because my face is not there. It is hello. I wouldn't want to deal with that. So hopefully you get better soon. Ooh. Load the pass. So last time we left off, we had a game playing audio very loud. Apologies. Gosh, I'll turn it down a wee bit. We don't need the game that loud. It's not that important of a game. We found the Terrible for our friends here. We're wanting to go east of this. I think we're following the bloody footprints. So we're told to look for our friend. Oh, I can't remember their name. And we have to climb the giant ladder that was east of the log, which is this. I mean, what Murray said, don't worry. You're stronger than you think. Don't worry, we'll be right behind you. You any fool, we'll be right there to catch you. Oh, don't scare him. You're a fool, Omori. Promise. I mean, you can't really promise that. Spooky hands. You're no longer afraid of heights, so that's good. If it only was that easy in real life. To be fair, I'm not afraid of heights. I got... Oh, because we can just sprint up the ladder. The only thing that's like phobia-wise for me, and I know it's weird because look at the arms, you know, there's needles. Like, I don't like injections. Like, I can handle getting tattooed, no problem. But I can't get a bloody blood test to save myself. Yeah, so, you know, just leave it there because you'll remember where you put it. Man, I know there's a reason why we never climbed this ladder, but I can't put my finger on it. It's on the tip of my tongue. Oh well. Here goes nothing. Goes all the way into space. There's gonna be like a monster up here, isn't there? As you just said, there's a reason why we haven't climbed this before. There's gonna be something horrible up there. Wait, hold up, guys. Dude, where is he? I just had him. What do you mean, where is he? Have you got any plans for the weekend other than work, Beetle? I guess if you're working, it's not really a weekend, is it? It's just another day. Higgs, my pet rock. Spread to put him in my pocket. No, Hector. I was falling in my pocket when I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry, Hector. I should be more careful. What's the big deal? It's just a rock, right? Don't you dare say that. It's not just a rock. He's family. No worry, I'm sorry to turn up sooner. Kill? Probably. Sure hope so. Wait for me, Hector. I'll find you. I promise. Like, can we just go back and look? I have the feeling this ladder just goes forever. Oh. Chilling out and resting between shifts? Fair enough. As I say, it's arguably not a weekend if you're working. It's been a long time since I've had a job that... Gosh, I'm trying to remember the last time. A long time since I've had a job that required me to work weekend shifts. The only time... Do you want to build sandcastles with your friends? Of course I do. The only time I've done that technically... Why did we make a toilet? Why did whoever it was make a toilet? We made a kitty cat, by the looks of it. That was when I was working. Ooh. I don't think that's good. Was when I was working on the COVID stuff, which was 4 years ago, well, 5 years ago now. Shit, time flies. And that was just because it required me to work overtime. It was a big project, so I had to work. I guess technically in my case, well, the idea was you're afraid of spiders. The idea, ooh, I saw that. What does this do? I don't want to find out. I'm too nervous to find out. The idea was that our team would work, people would work 6 days a week. And therefore when you had your day off, I'm just going to find out what it does. Fuck it. It's creepy. Make creepy noises. I don't think it does anything. This looks spooky. So yeah, I did have to pull weekend shifts then. But yeah, overall, I can't remember the last time I've had to work weekends. There must have been a time with one of my... Oh, actually, no, I do know. was mistaken. No, I was going to say, surely it must be the time I've had the work weekends. Yes, they were. When I started working for my last job, very, very early on, I was doing a weekend shift. So it's not hugely unusual, but it's just very, very rare. To the point where I just don't remember. It is, by the by, more often than not, me being a whore at a christening. I can't even remember what that's from. I know it's a reference to something. Here's it. So many watermelons. First! Well, it's like a sudden chat. First! No, I can't remember what it was. I've got a feeling it was a game, but I can't remember what the game was. Because there's so many games I'm... What's really, really shitty, I guess, is... Or something I said, probably. It's too funny for something I've said. There's so many games I want to revisit. Like, I really, really, really want to revisit the Emily's Away games. But I also want to play like stuff I haven't played before, like this. It's too difficult. Life's too hard. Also, I really want to bring back, and I need to get enough peeps in Discord, is bring back the smut streams. I only did that one, but I was like, fuck. I was looking at Beetle Redeem first. I was looking at Steam today because a bunch of games were on sale, and I was like, you always get fucking smutty games recommended to you on Steam, no matter what you look up. I was like, oh, I want to do a smut stream again. It just never ends. There's one small step for Kel, one large step for Kelkind. That's not how it goes. You don't get to decide how it goes. You weren't here first. Wait, hold on. Is that my butt certificate? I do like a good butt certificate. Take that down right now. What if someone sees it? No way! Look at his thing fluttering in the wind. So majestic. So beautiful. Hero, do something! One. Sick. Just catching my breath. Actually, give me a minute. Never mind. There was a delay. The first thing just popping up on the screen there. Are we back? Hello? I don't know what happened. So apologies. Something crashed. Something broke. I'll give it a sec. Wait for everyone to pop back. I say I don't know what happened. Something broke. Something went down. I'll wait for chat to drift back in. Bit by bit. I got pissed. How are we all doing anyway? People lurking? People watching? I know a few people still pottering around. Zat, how you doing? Beetle, how you doing? Other than that, Strain. And Danny NF. Or FNF. Hi. First time chatter, how you doing? Hope you're well. So we just had a stream crash. So I'm waiting for everybody to pop back in. We're playing Omori, which I'm guessing is possibly why you're here. Question mark. Don't know. But welcome. My name is Obscurity. That is my real birth given name. We're playing Omori at the moment. Friday night funking. Well, as long as you keep it to Friday nights, that's alright. Any other night, strictly prohibited from funking. Friday is the only night that we allow funking on this channel. But good to meet you. Hope you're well. As I said, we're playing Omori at the moment. First time playing through. We're still very early in the game. We're actually still in the prologue. And at the same time, we're working for a game called Deadly Premonition, which is very much like Twin Peaks. So we're hopping between those two games. Very pleased to meet you. Thanks for the follow. Hope you're well. I love that alert. I don't know, but hopefully people are around. As I say, we had a little hiccup. We're gonna hop across back to the game. As I say, I assume you're popping in because you know Omori? Shoot. I know I left my donut somewhere around here. Did you? This is my first playthrough. It's been very slow going. And not because I dislike it. In fact, I really like this game. I just keep getting distracted. I'm probably slightly ADD. It's funky music, though. There's some Friday Night Funkin' for you. I had tried to play this game maybe a couple years ago, and it just got abandoned because I was like, I didn't feel like I could dedicate myself to a proper extensive game. Gumbo, happy. Now I'm sort of wanting to dedicate myself to something a bit more, be a bit more serious in life. So many humans today. You guys are always such big fans of space travel. A vending machine. Hey, Vixen. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. I will always give Vix a big shout out if you like absolutely mad people with mad personalities and who have very cute pussycats. Vix is the person you should be following. Welcome to Overworld, an official pit stop for wary space travelers and popular family-friendly camping ground. Don't you just love the smell of firewood? And the sound of running water? And the crisp space breeze? I'm not too bad. Feeling the aging process. I had many birthday celebrations today. Today. I was about to say yesterday, but it's not quite yesterday yet. My birthday's not until Wednesday, which means that's when the birthday stream will be. I'm hoping it'll either be Wednesday if I can luckily get the day off work, or if not, then it's just going to be pushed back until next weekend. But I'm crossing fingers. I'm like, come on, boss, give me Wednesday off. Give me my birthday off. Please. I want to stream. We're going to carry on our birthday tradition of playing Fatty Bear's Birthday Surprise, which is a kid's adventure game, as well as doing some Just Dance, because I want to embarrass myself horrifically. That's my goal for my birthday, is to be as embarrassed as possible by dancing like an idiot on stream and sweating and panting and realizing how old and unfit I am. But bless you. How are you doing, Bex? Hope you're well. We should save. See, we're still really, really early in the game. Some lovely space troop food. Would you like to eat some? Of course. You and your friends feel like new. Yes, yes. Hello, value customer. Welcome to my shop. Please buy something. I don't think we really need anything. Oh, you know, we don't appreciate window covers. I don't appreciate you. I looked a bit in your stream. It was this morning, I think it was. But I can't remember now. I'm getting old. I'm getting old. I'm past my best. I can't remember things. I can barely stand up. I'm getting grey. Just curious, what level was my party? We're very, very early in the game, and we're only like level 5, I believe. But hey, Bob Player, Mr. Player himself, gracing us. When I grow up, I'm gonna be a space pirate, and I'm gonna travel around the universe. I searched for Basil, was taking us pretty far from home. I forget what I did yesterday. I forgot what I'm doing now. I'm like, that's right, it's me streaming. I'm not just watching a crazy handsome fellow in the corner. It's me. I said your Basil was taking us pretty far from home. If traveling universe is what you want, you definitely have a head start. Wonder what kind of friends we'll meet. What foes we'll face. It'll be an epic journey to end all journeys. You're way too cute, carefree about this, Kel. Did you forget that we're looking for Basil? Remember? Our dear friend Basil who needs us? Yeah, I know. Just trying to be positive. I have complete faith that we'll save him. Besides, the heroes always win. Isn't that right, hero? Absolutely. I had somebody pop in like a couple of streams ago that was trying to do the same, and I desperately missed him because I do not know this game at all. I'm first time player, I'm first time blind playing, and constantly going like, am I meant to go this way? I guess more so I'm like always wondering, if I go this way, am I going to kick off a good side quest to help me, or am I going to do something very stupid and just kill myself? So I would absolutely love any guidance and any advice you can offer. Horse water. All good. Appreciate the follow. Appreciate you dropping in. Thanks very much, Bob, or Mr. Player, whichever you prefer to be called. Floating mirror. Your friends smile warmly behind you. I love the art in this game. Like, I really, really like that pencil-drawn art style. I think it's, at least so far, probably my favorite thing about this game. I'm small. I'll learn how to speak. I'm small, the world's smallest centaur. Look at all my awards. They are pretty good. Award. Most horse, second place. Little centaur, first place. Small Centaur, first place. Mini Centaur. Absolutely. Appreciate the look. Hope you have a good weekend. I also appreciate you getting up so late. I go off to my own hut, sleeping in, partying hard all night, causing trouble wherever she goes. Gascon. Oh crap, I forgot my camera at home. What's a good camping trip if you can't take any pictures? I mean, that's a good question. What's the point of doing anything if you can't take pictures of it? If you can't tell everyone you'd been there, seen there, done there, I mean, really. Oh, we do have a side quest. Sorry to bother you, but have you seen my son anywhere? We've looked far... Oh, we looked away for less than a second and he's gone, ran off again. Can you keep an eye out for me? You'll know him when you see him. He looks just like me, haha. Is it this person? We have our welcoming party, Beetle on duty, of course. Beetle's lovely. And Miss Fix is lovely. And I'm sure our new buddies in the chat are lovely too. Sorry, I'm just checking. I'm getting lots of pings in my comments that are not that important. I'm still getting pings nonetheless. Ooh, what's your snack? What's everybody's favorite snacks? We do have to ask that. This is a very, very important question. It is going to influence our friendships from now on. What is everybody's favorite snacks? Junior just doesn't know when to stay put. All he wants to do is go outside. And obviously I'm exaggerating. I'm curious to what are people's go-tos? Is he gonna be like hiding in a tree or something? Hiding in a haystack? Here in the haystack? Because the thing I've been absolutely smashing at the moment, and I know I'm going to get tired of them, but I'm just been like eating massive packs. To my own detriment, I should be trying to lose weight. Honestly, I probably would still call them pot noodle myself, but I don't know what we would actually call them. So I haven't had them in ages. I think we might even just call them cup noodle rather than pot noodle. I haven't had one of those, because I'm not really a big fan. But I remember a friend of mine buying me a bunch of them. One of the ones you can just get like in the packets. Gosh, probably over 10 years ago now, which is really, really sad to think about. 25 years, so well over 10 years ago. But yeah, I was just like really, really struggling financially, and she came through and bought me like a bag of groceries. Fucking star. I need to catch up with her. I need to message her. We got super noodles and cup of soup. So cup of soup is what you'd probably get the pot noodle stuff in. But I think we just call it cup noodle rather than pot noodle. But yeah, she gave me a bunch of chicken mushroom pot noodle. And it's the last time I really had it. It's not go-to. Like I'm much more of just like when I say plain noodle, I mean like a 2-minute noodle or ramen sort of thing. It's like my go-to. This place used to be a pristine wildlife preserve, but due to recent boom in tourism, it's starting to accumulate a lot of trash. Pick up your trash, people. It's not that hard. that's, yeah. Hi, I'm Pissy, and you probably noticed. I love Sweetheart. I got every piece of merchandise she's ever released. Sweetheart posters, figures, stickers, shirts, her entire discography, anything you can think of. I'm certain you'll find more collection anywhere else. I'm certain you won't find a more thorough collection anywhere else in the world. Calling me a Superman is an understatement. I'm the ultimate fan. So let me tell you about the time I was with Sweetheart. We just happened to be eating at the same restaurant. It was fate, I think. We ordered the same meal too. Not like I totally saw what she was ordering and copied her or anything. Even tried to pay for a meal and just bought a newly released Sweetheart life-size statue the day earlier and couldn't afford to. Which I guess ended up being a good thing since that girl turned out to be a regular girl wearing a costume that kind of looked like Sweetheart's anyway. Not like I could tell that in the first place. Only a poser fan would ever mistake a regular person for Sweetheart. A very obnoxious sounding song is playing from the football. A painting of an obnoxious looking person. Jeez, I love it. Statue of an obnoxious person. I'm guessing that's Sweetheart there. You got a can. Is that the rubbish we're meant to be throwing out? Recycling machine. Would you like a recycle? Can. But a cannon's a recycling machine. Yeah, they don't. It's. I've sort of said a few times, like, it's a bit weird that I find the US, in terms of Western countries, in terms of, like, you know, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, US, a lot of Europe, and the UK. The US is probably the most different from those countries, just culturally and just how things operate. But yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a sausage roll there. In fact, you can get sausage rolls in Tokyo. I didn't try any, but you can get them. It's just not a thing there. And also, I guess the more confusing part for Americans is when you talk about pies, because of course in the UK and New Zealand and Australia and so on, we think of pie as a meat pie. They think of a pie as a dessert pie, so like a fruit pie or a cream pie or smut, that sort of thing. So it's really different. Absolutely confusing. Is that all we get? For all that song and dance, all we got was 5 clams. That wasn't worth it. Sorry. But yeah, it's one of the things that does weirdly surprise me. We kept the environment clean though. That's the more important thing. The recycling team gave me a cool prize for recycling some cans. Recycling does pay off. We got. I said smut because I said a smutty word. Completely innocent. There's so many Earthbound references in this game. Again, Earthbound reference with the meteor crash here on the top of the mountain. Halt, children! You're now entering the vicinity of the captain of the space pirates, master of the solar system, prince of the universe, the one and only Captain Spitz. But you're entering the house of Space Boyfriend. Whoa! The captain of the space pirates lives here? That's awesome! I want to be a space pirate too. Yeah, well, so did I. Once. Space Boyfriend doesn't do much these days, so most of the space pirates got fed up and left with the main ship. It's just us stragglers here doing all the Space Boyfriend's chores and whatever. Yesterday, me and the guys spent the day cleaning and throwing away all his trash. I don't leave my old job for this. I ain't no babysitter. Oh, I'm sorry. That sounds awful. Maybe we can talk some sense into him. Well, I wouldn't do that if I were you. Get him a space boyfriend's got two sides to him, you see? You should at least try. You never know. You might know something about how to find Basil. Or where to find my pet rock Hector. Yeah, that too. What are we waiting for? Let's see him already. Sorry about your job, sir. It'll get better soon, I promise. Thank you, little lady. I sure hope so. Thank you, little lady. The Band of Space Pirates has been camping out here for a long time now. But the captain suddenly decided he wasn't going to travel anymore, and half his crew took his ship and left. I'm just wondering where the little kid's gone. From the gift house. Before we see Captain Space Pirate Man, we've already done that. We've already talked to Littlest Centaur. What's this way? Cheap, Overworld Lake. Cheap, cheap, Overworld Campsite. Cheap, 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 Junkyard. Oh goodness, am I in your way? I'm so sorry, I'll move over. No, you're still in my way. No, yeah. No, just stay. Oh, battle. Welcome back. What mistakes have you made today so far? Watching the stream was number one. You're just gonna try. Hello, Beck. I'm Beetle. Hello, Dad. I'm Dad. Ooh, just popped my neck, which was the best thing I've done all day. And it's only been 10 minutes into the day. Back-to-back fights, Jesus. A wormhole, get it? Because it's a worm. In a hole. Which also sounds like a sex joke. Oopsie. Putt-Putt saves the zoo. Oh, it's because I pressed Z. I pressed the Windows key and hit Z, so of course the first thing that comes up is Putt-Putt saves the zoo. It's the most important game on my... It's the most important file on my computer. Thank goodness I have like nothing smutty under the letter Z. Somebody has to bring peace. I think Putt-Putt's the man to do it. Who wouldn't trust that face? I'm pooped after that vigorous hike, or rigorous hike, or vigorous. I really should be sitting properly, right? I should be like actually leaning back. Have proper posture. I'm pooped after the vigorous hike. Hello, my name is Mr. Burns. Hello, my name is Mr. Burns. I believe you have a letter for me. Okay, Mr. Burns, what's your first name? I don't know. Good idea, boy. I'm pooped after the rigorous hike. I just know I won't be able to feel my legs tomorrow. During our hike just now, I noticed a face indented into the cliff. Wonder what that's all about. Which face? Where? Oh, we found a little kid. The stars sure are pretty, huh? I can really lose myself by staring at the sky like this. Back on my planet, you hardly see any stars. When I grow up, I want to be a space captain. Then I have this view all the time. Oh shoot, how long have I been here? Mom and Dad are probably super worried about me. Better head home quick. A cool duffel bag. Can I open it? Who's this? Jock jams. Dot 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 dot. Or what if we turn on the music? Some cool energy drinks. I want cool energy drinks. Cup of cool soda. Why does it feel like there's something we can do here? Like it really, really feels like there's going to be something hidden in this spot. Like if we just leave them dancing forever, they will eventually become exhausted, and we unlock the secret weapon that kills all enemies in one hit. I'm literally looking up the character on my phone to see if there's anything. It looks like they just appear random points in the game. I don't want to spoil the game for me, as in like... Yeah, there's nothing to do with it. Fair enough. It's just if you turn it on, he'll dance. If you turn it off, he'll stop dancing. Fair enough, that's all you need to know. That's all I need to know. Why overthink again? Whiffed it. We need to wait till we like power ourselves up properly. Oh shit. Got hit right in the heart. That's where it hurts. We did it! Omori's party was victorious. You gave 90 XP, 23 clams. Let's face the wormhole. I don't know why I did that. Feel bad that we cut off, we used points that we didn't need to use. Wormhole opens up a wormhole. Space Bunny fires a laser. Oh shit. Space Bunny's here. Yes, it's on? Hello? Is this on? Hello? Omori did not succumb. Why am I fighting a cock? Well, it all started when you were a baby. That's what I've got. Shit. We died. Do you want to retry? Just mashing attack doesn't work. No, we don't do that one. You need healing up. I think Hero is the strongest one. That's only 18 damage. I am your father. No, I am your father. They summoned a tomato, an orange this time. Well, none of these characters have defense. Is that meant to be a UFO? That doesn't look like a UFO. UFO's losing interest. Well, see, that's the secret tactic. Is just not fight. Don't fight the UFO, and the UFO will ignore you. It's just like dealing with bullies. Rip. Also rip. Gain 56 experience, 18 clams. Nothing. Oh. What the hell are we meant to do here? Oh, there's a thingy. A watermelon. Gosh, do we really want to do this? Well, okay. We're doing it. You got a blanket. It's just what I always wanted. Screw it. She can have the blanket. I don't really care who gets what. I haven't actually planned out that stuff yet. I should probably plot out things a bit more. An RPG is like who gets to wear what. Who's going to be the tank? Who's going to be the person to deliver the most punishment? So on. I've sort of just given people stuff arbitrarily. I love this shirt. But god damn if it doesn't have the itchiest tag in the world in it. Hey, what's the big idea? If all this trouble to isolate myself from society and then you show up and ruin everything. Better fix this right now. That was embarrassing. You help Sproutmore assemble all the traffic cones. You got an achievement. What's the big idea? We're gonna go see Bunny Jr.'s family, or whatever the character's name was. Rabbit Jr., Bunny Jr.? Ducky? I mean, clearly they are ducks, obviously. Oh, I get it. Is it meant to be that whole thing with the painting that's like, is it a rabbit or is it a duck? It's you. Thank you for finding Ducky Jr. Can you stop running off, you little rascal? We're supposed to be on vacation. Give your old man some time to relax. Okay. Sorry, Dad. Thank you, travelers. My son said he wanted to give you something in token of our thanks. Give him that gift, Ducky. Here you go. You got a dandelion. That's my boy. Next time you want to go outside, you better let us know first, okay? You wouldn't want to make Mom and we worry again, would you? No. Great. That means we can finally spend some quality family time together. Now, go to your mom. Mom, can I look at the stars again later? Of course you can, sweetie. I'm sure your father I would like to go with you too. What's the dandelion do? Oops. If I go pocket... Important? Nope. Toys? Removes. Makes enemy neutral. Where's the campsite? Down here. Eat some lovely space tube. Boop, 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 boop. I'm gonna go investigate. What is if I keep going all this way? Is there something over here? We're just the coolest characters ever. We're going on an adventure. We're adventurers. We're explorers. We're going to explore. Yeah, I knew it. I knew they were going to say that. Would you like to moonwalk? Sure. There we go. Look at us go. That was well worth it. What's the password? No password, no entry. That's me. I was wondering if you moonwalked, would you get the Jesus? If you moonwalked, would it make a difference? Shiny telescope. Do you want to check out the view? Is there anything? Looking at all the possible docking locations. Is it like anything to check out here at all? Guess not. Yeah. God. Sorry. Just getting messages again. I don't know why I get messages at like midnight. I know time zones and stuff, but it still just strikes me as weird. Everything should revolve around me. More grew to level 6. Thank you. Oh, I thought you said you got to tell. A lonely crow picks at the dirt. Doesn't seem to notice you. Alright, cool. Fair enough. No, I'm getting, at the moment, which is kind of emails. Assad does nothing but the naughty pics. Yeah. No. I'm just talking rubbish. Shark Plane. My favorite movie. That was useless. You still gotta know what all of the characters do. Like, if you pass the ball to somebody, what does it do? If you look at somebody, what does it do? If you call somebody, what does it do? I don't know if I'm ever going to remember this unless like I do a really long stream. Because by the time I go to this next day or next week, I've just fucking forgotten everything. Go to level 6. Here, go to level 6. I don't really know what. I kind of feel like I should be going back. Yet. Oh. Well, miss, you sure are tall. Thank you, little one. It's more of a hassle most of the time, but I'll get a better view of the stars. What, being tall is a hassle? Everything's better when you're tall. One day I'm gonna be as tall as you. Yeah, sure, Kel. Keep dreaming. Fucking... Shit. Nope. To be fair, Discord, shit. If you're sending stuff over Discord, if somebody's sending stuff over Discord, it just doesn't work. I think because I turned streamer mode on, I just don't get the pop-up. So as soon as I stop streaming, I can just get bombarded. And that happens like every single stream. I actually don't know where we meant to go. Oh, we're going to the Captain Space boyfriend's place, or whatever the fuck it was. Oh, open Discord. Let's see what happens if I open Discord. Have I got any horrible messages from anybody? Oh my god, that's disgusting. No, I haven't looked yet. See, even if I look at Discord, open it up, no, oh, here we go. It took way too long to load. That's such a weird reference. Fair dues. Damn it, Assad. Sending me outdated references. Space boyfriend, what can we do for you, bro? Why won't you leave your bed? Hey, Creep. Thanks for popping in. We're currently playing a game called Omori. I mean, technically a British celebrity. Well, I guess I can imagine which British celebrity you'd want to send. Creep was a streamer I caught playing To the Moon, which is a game. In fact, I think Beetle was here when we played through that. We played through every To the Moon game, and Beetle was one of the people who saw me just absolutely break down and die when we finished. What was that game called? Fighting Paradise. 2 seconds. I just gotta get one thing. I'm gonna like knock over a ton of stuff getting it, because everything's pulled on top of the bloody box. I guess I should go. God, it's one of those things. Like I leave things sealed, which you probably shouldn't do. But yes, I got the To the Moon big box. But yeah, because it's sealed, it's like beginning to become all compressed on itself. So the box is getting crushed. It's always a big question of like, do you like open it? You open it. Particularly because it's just damaging the box now. Like it's got dents there, dented there, dented there. All because it's still sealed. Like if you leave stuff sealed, it starts shrinking on itself. But yeah, this is the big box limited edition of To the Moon. It comes with a keychain of the origami rabbit. Comes with the soundtrack on CD. Obviously, comes with the game. It comes with pins of River and Johnny, as well as, and the main reason why I bought it, and really, really probably should open it. I'll probably open it up on stream at some point. Today's not going to be that day. The platypus comes with the stuffed platypus. Like the main reason, there was a main incentive for me buying this. It's like, I want the stuffed platypus. But yeah, if I open it, it will start sealed. That was the main reason I got it. I just like, the only reason I want to keep it sealed is because I'm very, very like I guess slightly anal is probably the right word to say. But I'm like, one day this may very well, sad as well, but one day this very well might be the only sealed copy in the world. And I kind of want to be that guy. Like, am I the only person in the world that has a sealed copy still of To the Moon? Because it's not like that thing where, it's a bit weird if you keep your toys sealed because you're not using them, not playing with them. Like, I've played the game. We've streamed the game, I think, 3 times now. I've got it on the Switch as well. I've been tempted to stream it again and doing the Switch version because the Switch version's slightly different. I think it's the same. I think it's on PS5 as well now, and the console versions is very, very slightly different. They updated the engine, and well, I guess because they couldn't bring on. I was gonna say they couldn't bring on RPG Maker, but RPG Maker is on Switch. But yeah, it's running on a different engine. It's not running on RPG Maker, so it's new graphics, updated graphics. Slightly nicer looking graphics, which I think is worse in a couple sections in the game. Namely, the 2 most important sections of the game. But, well, fair enough. Yeah, as I say, I'll probably open it. Same with, I've got the Night in the Woods one there. I'll probably open that on stream as well. Open like both of them on stream at some point. We'll do like a stream big boxing episode. True. Tell you what, I will open. I'm probably am going to stream the Switch version at some time. We'll just open it for that. I do have a point redeemed to open cards, so like I'm not going to keep all my cards sealed. Like I've opened them on stream. Pokemon cards. I'm not going to like just keep the Pokemon's cards sealed. That's just. I know people have kept like card packs sealed for years, and now of course. I need a sound for that, other than what's there. It was just opening a random pack of cards. One other thing I want to show. I've grabbed the packets. This one that one was on top. But when I was in Tokyo, I was going to. I think I'm missing some. I was going to the vending machines where you can like put in money and draw like a random card, and you can sometimes get like a super rare, mega rare card. I don't think I pulled any, but I bought. They come in basically like this, like a box. The box. That's actually not a bad choice. They come in a box like this, and you like put some money in. It's not like a vending machine. I don't know how to explain it, but this like comes out and the cards are into the thing. I got a muck. Again, I don't think either of these are working. I don't know how to check. And I think there's like an evolution. But I don't think either of them were worth anything. And I also did it with a One Piece card machine as well. And again, like I know nothing about these cards at all. But I got that one. And they're all in Japanese, so it makes it hard to know like what to search. I got those two, so like what card set is this from? I believe there's some app for the Pokemons. I mean, I just ripped that top loader there. Oops. We can just point your phone camera at the cards and it'll tell you. That I don't know these things really. I'm not that smart. Anyway, we're gonna open a card set. The one I pulled out randomly is Jim Lee's Wildcats. So it wasn't a Pokemon one. I'm literally doing it random just so that way I can get through them all. Jim Lee was like, he's still around. In fact, he that's fair enough. I don't know what they are at all. So I was just curious, and plus it was when I was in Japan, everyone uses cash still, which I know is quite rare around the rest of the world. So one of the sort of problems I would have was that you'd buy something and then you'd end up with like massive pockets full of change because I think their lowest note is 10,000 yen, which is about $10. Or $10 New Zealand, so about $6 American. So the lowest piece of paper currency you can have is 10,000 yen, which means you just end up with coins of like 500 yen, 100 yen all the time. So you come across machines that would take like, oh, that takes 100 yen. I'll just screw it. I just want to get rid of these bloody coins because they're weighing my pockets down. You just shove them in the machines and buy random shit. So I bought a bunch of cash for something. But the main thing I'd buy would be just like drinks from vending machines. The one thing I really regret not buying was there was a creepy alleyway with vending machines in it that had boxes that were like sealed with like the wrapping paper was newspapers from conspiracy theory magazines. It was really interesting. I really wish I bought one of those just to see what the fuck was inside it. But I didn't have the nerve. First card in our pack, and none of these going to be worth anything. You're not going to know who any of these characters are. Jim Lee is a semi-famous comic artist. He's mostly famous because his drawings are not great, and he usually does them very over-sexualized. I think he was the one who did that, like, notorious image of Spider-Woman that got, like, did the rounds on the internet years and years ago of being, like, overly sexualized. We got a random set of cards there. Like, his art style is just really ugly. And he did that really terrible Batman comic series where Batman just goes around and, like, beats up people for no reason. Yeah, see, going for the overly sexualized look there. That one's just upside down. We had that one twice. You know, it's great when they've got the same card twice in a packet. And that's just like wannabe Spawn and Venom combined. Not an original, and that's just like the Hulk there. No original bone in his body, Mr. Lee. There we go. We're going full circle. Yeah, literally. Same card twice. Anti-Venom. He kind of looks like Anti-Venom. I think Anti-Venom is actually a character in the comics. But same card twice in the pack. This is one of the packs I bought. I know, because he was like the opposite of Venom. I got the joke. I think this pack was just like a cheapie I bought at some point. But there's some packs I've gotten that are really expensive. So at some point, I'll be forced to open up a packet that's actually I paid a wee bit for. And I've got a pack in there that's like all smut. All smutty stuff. You lucky thing. There's a Villatire at 6:40 a.m. and -3 degrees Celsius. Well, currently it is 19 degrees Celsius here. It's been stupidly hot today. It is currently 12:44 a.m. On Sunday. But yeah, it's been stupid hot. And I don't mean it in the way to... Don't dox you with those smutty cuts. Everyone will see the pictures of you. Now, I've got a pack there of... He does a deflate humor. Let's see if I can find them. I know these... Well, they're on the top ones. I know these ones are slightly smutty art styles. And same with that one. Like, these two Olivia ones are apparently, like, quite smutty art styles. I've got... The one I'm dreading landing on the most is the Star Wars one. Not because of the cards. And actually, same with... I know this is just... There's no gum in it. The reason why... And I'm an arsehole. I'm a glutton for punishment. I'm an idiot. I do stupid things. This is one of the old packets with chewing gum in it. I am definitely, without a doubt, when I land on this one eventually, and I'm not going to fucking do it tonight because I know as soon as I suggest this, Assad's going to be a dickhead and cheat the system. And if he does try to cheat the system, I'm not doing it. When I do land on this by natural occurrence, I will eat the gum on stream. But the ones that I assume are smutty, that I don't honestly know. The showgirl cards, centerfold trading cards, and it also includes a free admission to the strip club that these cards are from. I can't imagine that's valid anymore. In fact, I can't imagine that strip club probably exists anymore. Well, Deja Vu strip clubs. If they still exist, I don't have the foggiest. But yeah. I have a pack of those cards in there. And they weren't cheap. I think that'd be probably the most interesting ones to open whenever I get around to that. Again, it's just luck. It's just, I'm going to randomly pick a card pack whenever I do that, or somebody redeems that. Again, redeems it naturally and doesn't cheat the system like Assad does. Things are a little tough now, but I don't care what anyone says, pal. I believe in the captain. Hi, Assad. Alright, let's go up to the captain. Space boyfriend. Are they dead? Cough, 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 cough. Did Assad cheat the system? Never. Uh-oh. Space boyfriend doesn't look so good. Don't worry, I'll handle this. Hey, space boyfriend! Wake up! Kill? What? Cough. Cough, cough. My precious sweetheart. Oh, he sounds so sad. He wants sweetheart? Cough, 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 cough. Oh, my sweetheart. So we have to go get that, cosplayer. Womp womp. Creep is not impressed by your puns. But yeah, follow Creep on Twitch. She streamed, as I said, To the Moon, which is how I found them. I can't remember what you're streaming now. Oh, you're streaming Thimbleweed Park, which is also streamed. I think it was literally the second game I ever streamed on Twitch. And I've got the big box version of that upstairs as well. And the t-shirt. And, in fact, I should have that downstairs. I do. I love, in fact, I got two things to show you now. Where's the other one? So two things to show, Thimbleweed Park. First one, of course, is a Thimbleweed Park soundtrack on vinyl. On lovely, green vinyl. Putrid green. It's meant to be, vomit. Like, literally, that's what it's meant to be. It's meant to be vomit green. In reference to the scene where you eat the hot dogs and puke. All of the characters on it. But yes, I have the soundtrack for Thimbleweed Park. Which is meant to... sorry, not meant to. It was like the first video game soundtrack I bought, I think. Which kicked off my addiction. As I say, I've also got the t-shirt upstairs. And the other one I got is Old Guards of Asgard, which is the soundtrack for Alan Wake, Control, Alan Wake 2, all on the Old Guards of Asgard record. So I've got a wee bit of an obsession with video game soundtracks on vinyl. It's a wee bit of addiction. Those are the two that I guess relevant to this conversation. The only soundtrack I have on vinyl was from Bioshock 2. I've got that somewhere in there as well. Yeah, I can't find it. You just have to trust that I've got it. But yeah, I've got the Bioshock one in there as well. I'm just trying to put this back away. But yeah, I've got that on record. It must be down here. I try to keep all my video game soundtracks down here, but they're not all of them are down here. I think I have left a few upstairs by accident, which is less than preferable. So I'm just trying to put this away. The plastic cover's just not staying on. There it is. Found it. That's the Bioshock one. That's a Bioshock 2 soundtrack on vinyl. Gary sent you the extra sheet music after Bioshock 2 came out. Because they're going Sander Cohen's must be. Wow. That's cool. I don't have anything as like weird as that. As I was saying in your chat, talking to one of your mods, like I live in New Zealand, so I'm quite far away, removed from a lot of the world. While I do travel a fair bit, the odds of me traveling at the same time some sort of events on, we can interact with people, or in your case, like contact somebody to send something to you. Obviously, New Zealand's so far away and more expensive. It's going to be a bit less likely someone's going to like, for sure, I'll send you something. I'm far more remote, far more removed from the rest of the world, which is like, it's a bit of a bummer. But it is what it is. And it's not going to be too much longer, hopefully. We'll be moving to, the other side of the world. We're going to be closer to things. Fair enough. I just mean, like, we're talking to your friend in chat, and he's like, oh, I've got this stuff signed by, what's his face? The Ron, literally forget his name, the creator of Monkey Island. I've got the Monkey Island 2 boxes up there somewhere as well. And creator of Thimbleweed Park, obviously. Like, I don't know. I live in New Zealand. I can't talk to people like that. Jesus. Let's go back to the game. No, not again. Space Boyfriend's feeling heavy blues. Yeah, my guy, this will cheer you right up. He's gonna put... Oh, it's broken. Huh? Why isn't anything playing? And that is cool. I very much like the first 2 Bioshocks. I wasn't a big fan of Bioshock Infinite. In fact, to be honest, disappointed with Bioshock Infinite. Mostly because I thought that the tech demos for it were really, really interesting. Bioshock Infinite was one of those games that just got like hammered by producers rather than being what the creator actually wanted. The guy who made the Bioshock games, guy from Infinity Ward, I can't remember the studio makes Bioshock. But whatever studio's name is, he left and went on to make other stuff. In fact, like Gone Home, which you were going to play on stream and then checking that out because it's an emotional game. He made that, so he went on from Bioshock 1 and 2 and Infinite, but left and went and did Gone Home. But yeah, he just had such a shit show with whatever the production company was on Bioshock Infinite that sort of destroyed his idea, and he's like, no, fuck this, I'm out. And I agree with him. The tech stuff, the tech demos for Bioshock Infinite look really, really cool. And the game that you get is just a shooty, pew, really crap story. Oh man. Where could that special mixtape be? Well, it's going to be at, I don't think it's going to be thrown out. It's going to be at that chick's house who dresses up like cutie, whatever the fuck, sweetheart. Well, you see, whenever Space Boyfriend is away from sweetheart, he gets really sad. That's a middle day. And the way to get him out of it is he plays a special mixtape. There's only one in the universe like it. I see. Space Boyfriend isn't sick. He's lovesick. If Space Boyfriend stays like this, the once great coalition of space pirates will be lost for eternity. Oh, man, that sucks. Well, let's go. Wait, where are you going? We should help him out. You know it sucks to lose something important to you. Don't you dare bring Hector into this. I'm talking about when you stole my stuffed toy. Huh? I don't remember anything like that. Cough. Oh, sweetheart, my perfect goddess. Cough. My sweet jelly-filled donut. I think it's getting worse. Should we help him? Yes, of course we should. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. Yeah, take this. Got junkyard key. The key unlocks the junkyard. Special mixtape should be somewhere in there. You can get for a secret entrance to Space Background's boyfriend. Pretty convenient, huh? I thought it was going to be with the sweetheart obsessed person. I guarantee we're going to get there. It's not going to be there. And it's going to be with that other person. We've really done it now, dude. Oh, the captain won't be too mad when we tell him his favorite planet's missing. You know how he gets when he's angry. Buddy, you're not supposed to call him captain anymore. You have to call him space boyfriend, remember? Oh yeah, that's right. Oh. You know, dude, sometimes I wonder if we're even space pirates anymore. Ever since Sweetheart came along, we haven't done anything cool. We should just quit, get real jobs. Don't talk nonsense, buddy. What is life for us? If not space pirate life. I'm sure Captain will come to his senses one day and we'll fly again. We just have to believe in it. Thanks, dude. You're always there when I need you. I think once we get to the next save point, we're going to save and just do something else. Do something else with our lives. Find new purpose. It's very, very Earthbound, which is cool because friend of the channel, Sammy, is currently playing Earthbound. And, of course, speaking of which, I need to find it. I actually need to find someone to show Sammy as well. I've got the Earthbound soundtrack. Actually, that one was pretty easy to find. Of course, it's the Japanese soundtrack, so it's Mother 2, which is the original name. But as you can tell, it's Earthbound, Ness, all the characters. But yeah, friend of the channel. It's your favorite game and your only tattoo. I don't have any tattoos as of yet, so one day maybe. In fact, I've got a Monkey Island tattoo. It's LeChuck, or it's the box art from Monkey Island 2. So I've got a few tattoos. I've got Abe from Abe's Odyssey, and I've got a Life is Strange. The only video game ones I've got is Monkey Island 2, Abe's Odyssey, and Life is Strange on my chest. Oh, and I've also, the other one I've got on my chest is the Sierra online logo. Yeah, you got Mr. Saturn. I was really tempted to, when I was in Tokyo, I saw like a massive Mr. Saturn like action figure sort of thing. I don't know what you call it because it wasn't an action figure, and it wasn't a plushie. It was plastic, but it was huge. It was like life size. I was really, really tempted to buy it. And it wasn't that expensive. It was like about, I guess, $20 US. It's like, oh, I can afford that. Yeah. I think this is the only. No, I've got one other. Actually, no, I've got more. I was gonna say, I think this is the only Japanese soundtrack I own, but no, I've got a few. I've got Castlevania, and then another one that's like a collection of random, like a compilation album of Japanese video game soundtracks. But yeah, no, it was in just it was an official one as well. It was in Akihabara. It was a store that had just tons and tons of action figures. And if anything, that's the thing that's the cheapest in Tokyo is figures. Like they're really, really cheap to the point where I was like, constant. I didn't buy any, but it's because I'm going, fuck it. I don't even know what this character is. I'm tempted to buy it because it's like $7, and they're really high quality ones. But one of the ones I saw, as I said, was a Mrs. Saturn one. I was like, oh, that'd be cool. I really love Earthbound. It's not my favorite game of all time, but I really, really love Earthbound. It's like, oh, do I buy it? But yeah, there's definitely a bunch of Earthbound nods in this. The fighting is very Earthbound-esque. In particular, like, if somebody misses, they say they whiffed it, which is from Earthbound. My good man, I'm looking for some art. Fear not, for I know where I found it. Use the junkyard key. And even that, like the way I'll try to tune into your stream. I'm not tuned to too many people's streams at the moment. One, I'm hoping I'll stream tomorrow morning my time. Or anytime. Of course, I'm going to come back to your stream at some point. Shit, of course. I really, really enjoy your streams, which is why I'm shouting out. And somebody else I'm shouting out, I just spotted they were lurking. And I'll say this now, and I don't know if they're listening. They know they're lurking. They could very well have me on mute. I don't care. The person who's probably influenced me to stream the most, she goes by Cran on her channel, but Galara Dragon. I'm just going to literally shout them out. Massive shout out to Galara. I just spotted that she's lurking. And as I said, generally, probably the person who made, like, influence me to stream the most, because I'm really, really into old school point and clicks and Sierra games and stuff like that. As I said, I've got Sierra logo tattooed on my chest. I'm like, nobody's going to watch that. Nobody's going to be interested in watching Sierra games. And I kind of saw her do Sierra games completely blind. I was like, this is actually cool. People do this. One, far better than I'm ever going to do it. But two, like, there is an audience, there is a demographic for it. So I was like, shit, this actually influenced me to stick with it more than probably anyone else has. I've obviously got lots of people that motivated me to stream, but just for my weird niche and weird obsessions, they probably sort of influenced me the most. So do follow them. They're currently mostly focusing on doing crafty stuff, doing crocheting. Is that the word? I can't remember the words. I can't remember words. I'm hoping to bring some crafty stuff into my streams at some point. I've got a bunch of knockoff Lego things I want to do. Like, that is popcorn. A Lego popcorn thing. But I also got, for my birthday, a Lego Animal Crossing set. So I want to build that on stream at some point as well. I want to just start doing crafty stuff on stream as well. There it is. Hey, there you go. Absolute massive shout out. Thanks for the alert, Cran. Hope you're doing well. I popped into your stream earlier and was lurking before as well. I was just saying you're one of my biggest influences in streaming. So this is the junkyard, eh? Time to start digging. No, I absolutely appreciate you. I know you've been doing a long stream tonight. So get some rest. I was just talking about how I found you as an influence in terms of just like streaming content that I foolishly believed wasn't streamable. and seeing you do it really, really well made me go, shit, this is actually really streamable. Finished one of the cats, so it's pretty momentous. I'm sorry I missed that. I just did say I popped in, I looked a wee bit, but it is what I was trying to say before is why I'm not potentially pop into your stream. If you're streaming on the weekend, Creep is because it's my birthday on Wednesday, this coming Wednesday, which means this weekend's obviously going to be dedicated to birthday stuff. So I'm a bit preoccupied this weekend. I'm really, really hoping, and before anybody does me birthday wishes now, hoping, bad time, I'm hoping to do a birthday stream on Wednesday. My boss has messaged me on Friday, like going, oh, do you want the day off work on your birthday? And I messaged back saying, hey, I've actually got no leave left because I've just been away on holiday. So I don't think I can. And they never messaged me back, so I'm really got my fingers crossed, thinking like, are they going to message me back saying, oh, don't worry about it, just take it off anyway. So I'm hoping I can get a birthday off and I can stream, do a birthday stream and do a few things on that I really want to do. As I said, there's the two things I want to do mainly for it, and if I can't do it on my actual birthday, I'll push it until next weekend. Every birthday so far, I've streamed Fatty Bear's birthday surprise. It's just become tradition now, so we'll do that obviously. But Pete and Sammy both suggested it to the point where I'm like, I really want to do it. Is do a Just Dance stream on Switch. I'm just like, I do kind of want to do that. I kind of do want to embarrass myself a little. What's life without embarrassing yourself, is what I say. So I want to do that. So fingers crossed I get my actual birthday date off. But if not, next week, in 7 days, you'll see me making a fool of myself. Thank you. And yeah, as I say, if you haven't already followed Cran, please do. And hopefully, next time I'm in your neck of the woods, we can actually properly meet up. And bless you, thanks to you as well, Creek. Hey, look, I found a cat. You're a cat. I always have enjoyed Cran's streams and her community. They're very, very chill and very, very welcoming. They say currently her main content is doing the crafting stuff, which is I really want to do crafting stuff as well. But loads of cool games as well. I want to get to that side of the world again at some point soon. I was really, really frustratingly hoping to do it over Christmas. It just didn't work out. Because I've never been that side of the world during Christmas. And just... Pee-wee were told that to you. Well, I think we just... And as I say, that this is why I know, like, with no sense of irony, no sense of, like, sarcasm or hyperbole, say why your streams are so influential to me, is stuff like that I find really, really cool personally. And the fact that other people do and that you do it and get all these other people doing it is just really, really influential to me and really, really inspiring to me. I need to sort out some things before work. Thank you for your stream and company. Hope you have a lovely weekend. Much love and appreciate. Absolutely love and appreciate you as well, Beetle. It's always nice seeing you here. You bring positivity like no one else does. I know that can either have one or another effect, whether it be infectious positivity or a negative response to positivity, you still do it. Look after yourself, Beetle. Have a good day at work, and see you soon. Yeah, I said, when you listen to the entire Beatles album, MIDI, the main association I have with MIDI is for playing a game I probably shouldn't have when I was younger, called Get the Girl. It was on like every shareware CD had it on it, which was just quite a, not necessarily smutty, but slightly smutty adult game. But it had Hey Jude in MIDI form, and that's almost this first song I think of if I think of MIDI. It's just like that song just pops into my head. It's possibly the first song I think of if you like think of like mention the word MIDI to me. It's like that will play. But I love MIDIs. One, because they're just so well. Well, I guess it's the fact that like I'm a Sierra gamer and they always use the Roland and use limited stuff to make music so well. I just like the fact that you can have like a 2 kilobyte file play something that sounds really, really neat. I just adore. Hey Crunchy, no, that's all good. It was just a few of us. Literally spent most of the day watching YouTube videos about Disneyland. Some do sound awful. I remember I have played someone's stream and seen others people play someone's stream that were just really, really horrific. But I think some are just really like mind-blowingly amazing. And again, the fact that you can have something that's like 2 kilobytes, that sounds cool. Of course, go sleep. Enjoy. Disneyland France, no, I was in Disneyland Tokyo, obviously. 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, whatever it was. Disneyland Tokyo, and we're just talking about like how there's all the secret stuff. Like there's literally certain things like if you go up to a door and like knock 3 times or whatever, like you get a secret thing. And it was just looking and watching those videos and like those secret things you can find in Disneyland. But also watching like there was like a 2-hour long video that ended up watching of somebody rating every ride in Disneyland Tokyo, or both parks, Disney Resort Tokyo, like every single ride. So there's 59 rides, Disneyland and Disney Sea, and doing like their top 59 rides, and watching every single one and like going, oh yeah, did that ride? And just like wondering if my favorite was going to be their favorite, and it wasn't. They did their favorite one was from Disney Sea, which we didn't do. Just did Disneyland. I have seen a video on Disneyland France because it's like famously a terrible Disneyland. Whereas ironically, Disneyland Tokyo is the highest rated Disneyland in the world. I really need to bring down Disneyland hats. The trip overall was nice. Didn't get any snow, unfortunately. Really, really love York. York was possibly the highlight of the trip. It's stunningly beautiful. And so much to do there for such a small place. Most haunted city in all of Europe, even though I guess UK is not part of Europe anymore. going to the Widow Workshop tour. I've done that before. I don't know what's going to be like this time. Because obviously it's going to be one of those things that changes all the time. I did it however long ago it was. Like ages ago now. 7, 8 years ago. I used to date somebody who worked at Widow Workshop, so I got the tour for free. Which is weird, because I did the traditional tour when I was still attending things that were more behind the scenesies, like going to pre-film screenings and going to parties and stuff like that, which were just exclusives. So it's sort of weird, like doing that when it wasn't a necessity. But no, it's a cool tour. It's my only complaint with it is it's when I did it, it was disappointingly short. I am call it Roblox, get it? Not the way one's bigger block stuff compared to my swim. Hey Omori, you know how you cut routes and traffic cones? You know, I only want a special ability around here. I for one can smash loud blocks out of the way. Kill and Hero have their own special abilities too. But I'm not so sure about Kill. You tagged Omori. But I guess like the main thing, because I don't know what they're working on at the moment. They have stuff. The sort of I guess highlight for the Widow Workshop tour is you get to see behind the scenes stuff they're working on at the moment. Because you literally get to tour the workshop. So whatever props they're working on at that point in time, you get to actually see them before anybody else does. That's probably the coolest part of it. I think Hero is the one that can hit multiple. But enjoy, hopefully you don't fall asleep during. The other place that was really cool on the trip was a place called Ely, which I don't think anybody in the world's heard of. But ended up staying in a literal castle in a place called Ely. I just found it on booking.com and went, that's a castle. I want to stay there. Was well worth it. It was a stunning place as well, like a really quiet small town. It was where I guess what Ely's famous for is probably one of those horrible things, but they still lean into. This is where Oliver Cromwell was born. And they fully like lean into the fact that he was born there. Like, ah, here's Oliver Cromwell's house. You can visit it. Like, you mean, you know, an absolute shit back? Oh, that was like somewhere way early in the game, the flower puzzle. Can't remember where that was exactly, but. Geo orders if you won't kill. Geez, has them tag, William. No, there's no need to fuss. I'll handle this one. Tag me, Omori. Greetings, Sir Conveyor Bot. My companions and I will require your assistance in changing the direction of your conveyors. Will you and your friends please help us? Nice person. Okay. Oh, we're going too far now. Ooh. We can use a comet hammer. Well, Omori can only use a knife. There you go. Which I'm sure is going to come into story at some point. Why Omori has a knife on them. I'm not sure I'm going to like the reason why, but I feel like it's going to play an important story relevation, celebration, revelation. You got ramen, toilet ramen, my favorite. No, we don't need any tasty soda. Is there really nowhere to save? Ah, shit. Oh, yeah. Hey kids, it's the Life Jam guy. I saw Life Jam. It really works. You like a free demo? Wait, what? He just knocked us all out. Song rules. It's one of the games I kind of wish I bought the soundtrack for. I had seen it at some point. I haven't seen it in ages. Again, going with my obsession of video game soundtracks. I had seen this at one of the local record stores and gone, nah, I won't get that. Enjoy your free samples. Goodbye now. Ha ha ha. I got my free demo. Ha ha, I'm kidding. I know you loved it. I see you're still hurt. No worries. I'll heal you. Ha ha. You and your friends feel like new. Do we want Life Jam? I guess we'll buy some. What was I going to say? My brain just went dead. Somebody had popped into chat, I guess 2 weeks ago. It was the last time we streamed this. Because we were playing Deadly Premonition last week in honor of David Lynch. Go this way. Somebody popped in the chat and said that the soundtrack was partially done, I don't know which songs. It was partially done by Toby Fox of Earthbound fame. Not Earthbound fame, Undertale fame. And though I have my slight gripes about Undertale, mostly the fandom, I do think Toby Fox does a really, really good soundtrack. More life change. We're gonna have a big boss fight soon, aren't we? We should really have a save game point before we have a big boss fight. You like playing Undertale and Deltarune? Like as I said, there's nothing necessarily wrong with the games themselves. It's just Undertale's very the fandom is very, very toxic and very like aggressive and needlessly so. Like it's a video game, chill. Like, entertainment should be there to be enjoyed, and obviously you can read into stuff and analyze stuff, and video games can be deeper than the sum of their parts. But you don't need to be obsessive to kids about something. And it feels like they're just one of those pop culture groups that are just rude and obsessive for no real reason. Just want to get through this because I'm wanting to hopefully find a save point really, really soon, and then just do a watch along of one video, and then we can call it a stream. Let's get up tomorrow, do a couple things for the remainder of the birthday weekend, and then I can squeeze in another stream, which will just be pure watch along stream. Which we do sometimes on the channel as well. Oh, I just realized that the dial-up's sad. No, we don't want to make it more sad. I don't even want to make it happy. I think we want to make it angry. Yeah. There we go. Killed it. If things are angry in this game, it makes them more susceptible to attacks. Dial-ups made you angry enough in your life? It deserves to be angry. Yay, we found a save point. Yeah, this game's got a mechanic of being able to change the emotions of things. And I can't remember what happy does, but anger will make it more quick to attack, but its attacks I don't think are strong, and it's I think happiness makes your attack stronger, but lowers your defenses, and then sadness like raises your defense. Hey everyone, pardon me, losing my voice. Hey everyone, hope you're enjoying yourselves. Glad a junk can find a perfectly good roasted chicken. See, Omori, cleaning has its benefits. Yep. This is an example for my sometimes messy little brother. This is where you go to have picnics. They have a picnic before we save. Yes. Because we do get a little cutscene. Yuck, this place is gross and stinky. My nose can't take it anymore. What's the rush, Omori? So much treasure around. I'll swipe as many cans as I can find. Afterwards, we should recycle them at the recycling machine. Before we pass one on the way to Captain Space. Space Boyfriend's place. Ugh. Forget cans. We're gonna get a special mixtape and get out of here. Hang in there, Omori. You'll get past this. If anything, just think about all the good recycling. Look. If anything, just think about all the good recycling will do for the environment. Yeah, come on, Omori. Do it for the environment. And we can save. I can't believe we're still in the prologue for this. It's ridiculous. Alright. As I said, we're gonna watch something and then we'll end the stream there. I just gotta find what we're gonna watch. I think it's like I said, it's probably gonna be coming San Diego, but maybe not. I don't know. Actually, we're just gonna watch an episode of Price is Right. We've definitely watched that one. So one of the things we do on the stream, seeing as you're new creep, is we watch vintage game shows. And by vintage, I mean from 1950 to early 1960. Back when game shows were absolutely beyond insane. I don't know if we watched this one. And one of the most insane game shows of all time from the 60s, 50s and 60s was The Price is Right. I know we've all watched it these days. But gosh. What we had back then has got nothing on it. I don't think I have watched this one. It doesn't look familiar.
For the prizes of a lifetime on The Price is Right, presented by Imperial. Yes, Imperial and only Imperial is unconditionally guaranteed to taste like the 70-cent spread, yet cost so much less. And now your host on The Price is Right, and here he is.
I'm trying to crack my back. Stop doing it. I need to actually stand. Feels like it's out of the Twilight Zone. Well, get ready. I don't know what the prizes are going to be in this episode. But the prizes from about 58 until 61 are just absolutely mind-blowing prizes.
James, how did your family react to your winnings?
Bill, I guess you could sum it up with one word.
To name a few: airplanes, submarines,
Santa Claus.
Well, I might turn out to be him pretty soon, Mr. Jones, and I hope you do better.
houses, islands,
Is that right? Saunders.
entire laundromats.
From Bessemer, Alabama. You go to school in Alabama?
No, son, it's the other end of the country. I'll be a senior at Boston University.
Legitimately, they've given away 2 submarines on this.
Are there any other people up there with Southern accents?
Well, let's see, my aunt's from Little Rock, Arkansas.
No, I mean, is she at Boston University?
Oh, no.
Oh, no. All right, good. Let's say hello to Mr. Peter DeCapua. Is that
And,
right, Peter?
That's right, Bill.
well, 2 airplanes that we've seen. Sorry, 2 submarines we've
No,
seen
I'm
and
not
2
married,
airplanes that
Bill.
we've seen.
I'm engaged. I'll be married next July.
Next July, huh?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm going to stand up so I can crack my spine.
Happy, in a knocked-out sense of the word. Let's say hello to Mrs. Nancy Milani, a housewife from Fort Lee, New Jersey. How long have you been married, Nancy?
I'll be married a year
Yep.
in December, in
All
November,
fixed.
and I expect my baby in December.
Well, you lose track of time. Before we start our game, I'd like to give each of you a wonderful gift from Lever Brothers, a full year's supply of Dove, and there it is.
Full
right
year's
there.
supply
Now,
of
let's
Dove.
just play the prices right. You know how it works, I think. You bid for the merchandise we present, go as high as you want, stop
So
whenever
we'll
you
get
want.
4 different
Go to the
prizes for the
person who
show,
bids the
plus
highest without
a
going over
prize
the
for
retail
us
value.
at
Big
home.
winner, End of the show, comes back next week, and it goes on
And
like
it's
that.
just
Now
simply
then,
the
you're all set.
closest to the
Watch our
bid
turntable here,
without
and
going
here's our
over
first
wins the
item
prize.
going up for bids
And
on The Price is
occasionally
Right.
you get a bonus as well.
A mink-trimmed sofa.
So there's no different games like Price Right has now. It's just the price guessing.
Luxurious white brocatelle and accented by genuine mink on the arms, base, cushions, and tufting. The end table's an antique white and gold finish.
This is already going to start off quite expensive. We haven't watched this one before, so I don't remember this.
Foam rubber cushion, patented under-cushion spring action, and when opened,
That's a pull-out sofa.
king-size bed contains a separate inner spring
Mink
mattress.
is super expensive. I know it's only trim.
Price is Right. Price Authority, Castro Convertibles, New York. Thank
I
you,
think this is
John.
still probably gonna be like
That's
$2
pretty.
grand.
May I sit on this with my mink trim pants? Now then, before we start the bidding, I'd like to tell you that we have right here a nickel. Now, I want you to know that whoever wins this sofa is
Gets the
also
nickel?
going to receive this nickel. No questions asked. There'll be another part to the story in a little while. We'll tell you about that. in a while.
Okay.
Mr. Jones, we'll start with
So the
you.
nickel's going to be a
You can begin
bonus, and it's going to be
anywhere
like,
you please.
this is
I would
actually
like to start at
the original nickel that was first
$400.
ever printed. It's worth $10 million.
$400, we go to you.
I'll say about 450.
450 to you, Mr. DeCapua.
460.
You can put that in your hook chest when you get married. Mrs. Milani, 460 to you.
I'll bid 480.
480, Mr. Jones.
They're going low. Let's say Mink's
500.
really expensive. It wouldn't
500,
surprise me if
Mr.
this is
I
as
can
high
never
as
sleep in it.
2.
I'd say about 500.
500's already been
Oh,
bid.
excuse me.
Yeah, that's all right. I do declare. You take something higher than 5.
500.
Hey, Viva, how you doing?
520.
Sure, it's all right with me.
Show you the
Mr.
sky,
DeCapua,
show you how to
460,
live.
You are 520 stop.
Why is that
Miss Milani, you're
a bill on the couch?
I'll say
Uh,
550.
Mr. Jones, you're 500 even. Everybody gets one more bid.
Like, is that
I shall go all the way up to
the lyric?
$1,695.
$16.95. That presents a problem for everybody else, but it's
How you doing, Kurate, anyway? Or Kuratai? Kurotai?
$16.95. This is your last bid.
I'll freeze.
Good to see you again.
Capua, you are 530. Top is $16.95. This is your last bid.
I'm not too bad.
I'll freeze all
It's
terms.
the weekend before my birthday, so this weekend has been dedicated to birthday things. I think they've all underbid.
Numbers down from left to right. We have bids of $16.95.
I think Jones has got it.
$530 and $550. They're the bids. Here's the.
When's my birthday? Wednesday.
And, don't forget the nickel. Well, what do you know? Watch it carefully. Retail value $1,189.
Okay.
The winner, Mrs. Milani.
Only 1,100.
Congratulations to you. Pass that along to Mrs. Milani.
50 is actually interesting. This episode's from 59, so we're nearly 1960s.
We told you that
Accents
this nickel goes
completely
with the
changed
mink
next
trim
year.
sofa, did we not? Now, this nickel here, I'll just slide it over there. There you are. This nickel, and that's my nickel, and I want paid for it. This nickel comes from Inco, the International Nickel Company, which supplies the nickel, which goes into quality stainless steel. So the nickel
You want
is yours,
shares?
together with the rest of your bonus. Take a look over there to your left, a collection of stainless steelware. This is all made with Inco nickel, including servers, saucepans,
Okay, it's just, that was such a weird
utensils,
connection.
and pitchers in various
The company who
sizes
makes
and
nickel
styles, irons, pans, tea and coffee makers,
Also makes all of
towels,
this.
a 5-piece carving set, a mix master, a pressure cooker, a picnic jug, and a 48-piece set of
All the stuff we had
plus
left over
a host of other
backstage.
accessories for a total of 143 pieces in all. Now then, that takes care of everything you need to prepare dinner. And to serve your dinner, we want you to look over there to the left, take this bonus, and here it comes, champagne.
They do this one all the time. They must, I don't know how they get so many bottles of champagne.
From the world-famous Gold Seal Vineyards, producers of fine New York State champagne and wine, 200 bottles of sparkling
But this
Gold
is,
Seal Brut
they
champagne
better get
made
drunk,
from
because
quality New York State
instantly
grapes.
popping it
The whole thing
open.
is yours. Congratulations from the vice president.
If you want to claim your prize, you have to drink every bottle.
We'll have another terrific prize in a moment. To say you got
But there's
company
like,
coming for lunch,
I don't know how many
you
times
just
we've
couldn't
seen
be
that.
in better company than this.
All good. We're going to just watch this episode and then we're calling the stream. So appreciate your look. Appreciate your popping into the stream. Good to see you, Creep.
Yet costs so much less. Here's why only Imperial can make that guarantee. First, Imperial is made to have the same delicate flavor as the 70-cent spread. But that alone isn't enough. Imperial is also made to melt like the 70-cent spread.
Thanks for streaming, streamer.
For the full flavor and aroma
Cry,
of
streamers,
any spread
cry.
can be released only if it melts properly. You can prove this yourself. Imperial here, the 70-cent spread here. See? They melt the same, they taste the same. Because the way Imperial melts releases that wonderful taste you love. Only Imperial is unconditionally guaranteed to taste like the 70-cent spread, yet cost so much less. Naturally, just like the 70-cent spread, you'll keep Imperial refrigerated.
Oh, ad break.
Okay, here we are back again. If everybody's ready, just take a look at those draperies way over there on the far left. And here's our next item going up for bid on The Price is Right.
Well, surprise number 2. Brand new car. Just crashed it.
1959 Ford Country Squire 9-passenger station wagon from King Ford Motors, New York. A sleek design with all-weather steel paneling and a mahogany finish and white sidewall tires. Its
Nearly run over the host.
V8 engine is equipped with cruise-o-matic transmission, power steering, power brakes, plus push-button console range radio.
Even for the power brakes, otherwise Bill Cullen would be gone.
Sun visors, a padded dashboard, wheel covers, and backup lights. Now then, the rear seat folds up to provide a roomy back area for every transportation need.
It is. I was just looking at.
Country Squire station wagon will be in
I was thinking this is like. They often give away RVs or camper vans or whatever you want to call them, motorhomes, etc., etc. All the different names for it. It's like you could just sleep in the back of this.
Number 2, I have a few reminders. You're bidding for the station wagon at its FOB delivered price, Detroit, Michigan, and we will not accept an opening bid of less than $1,000. You may open for more than that if you'd like. Mrs. Saunders, Miss Saunders, you are the opener.
$2,000.
Opener $2,000. Mr. DeCapua, the bids minimums now are $100. You have to go at least $100.
$2,200, Bill.
Thank you, sir. Mrs.
Gosh,
Maloney,
I don't have a clue because
I
we've
need 2
seen
more children to fill the back seat.
Well, take your time. It's a good car.
we've seen
I'll bid
these a few times.
$2,400 to you, Mr. Jones.
$2,500, Bill.
And from what I remember, they're quite
2,650.
cheap, quote
$26.50,
unquote.
Mr. DeCapua.
$2,750.
$27.50, Mr.
So I got the
Maloney.
feeling really they're going to go over.
$28.50, Mr. Jones.
$29.50, Bill.
$29.50, Miss Saunders.
3,000.
You got a $100 minimum. $29.50 top.
3,050.
Okay. There's the bell now, meaning final bids. Mr. DeCampo, your $27.50. Top is $3,050. This is your last.
I think 3,000 is too high. Breeze.
$800, Bill.
$3,800. Miss Milani, your $28.50.
There's no way this is going to be 4.
Pardon me, what was his last bid?
$3,800.
3,800.
Yeah, people are screaming freeze.
Mr. Jones, your $29.50. Top is $4. This is your last.
$29.50 is my bid, Bill.
It is 10 times inflation.
Bill, all free.
Okay.
So
Miss Saunders, your $3,000.
you're paying,
Top is $4,000, and this is the final bid.
40,000 or however much people are
Let me read them
going
down
for the
now
bids
from
for.
left to right.
We have
Definitely not a
bids,
$40,000 car.
$3,050,
Actually, how much is it for a
$4,000
Ford
each.
station
Directly in
wagon
front of
these
you is your
days?
Ford station wagon. Take a good look at it, because we're going into the envelope and come
What
up
would
with
be
the
the
actual
equivalent?
retail value.
If you were to buy a brand new Ford station wagon today, what would you be paying?
$3,666, Miss Saunders. It is yours.
So 36,000 is its price.
Now then, you folks get set, because here it comes. Your turn to bid at home. Tonight we are introducing a brand new and exciting showcase. Take a good look at the 7 fabulous items that make up the showcase, because everything you're about to see can be yours if you make the right bid. Are you ready? All right then, this is what you're bidding for.
I was just looking, like, nobody sells Ford station wagons
A
anymore.
fabulous storybook home.
We can bring them, win a home.
Romantica model
We can
with
build a
an
house.
Indoor swimming pool.
For a
filtered and
fucking
heated.
indoor swimming pool.
8 rooms, custom built with 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, and it features a flint.
So that's not actually far off. That's
inside.
relatively
The
consistent
romantic
pricing
balcony
then.
overlooks the colonial living room with flint coat 3-inch insulation roof decking with huge beams exposed and a view of the luxurious heated swimming pool. Off the living
Shit,
room
that's
is a
nice
separate
house.
dining room that leads to the big, completely automatic kitchen with its own cocktail bar. And mother can watch the children.
That's a
while she
really
cooks.
nice house.
The entire pool area is moisture sealed, and the sliding glass walls are watertight. The master bedroom.
The only thing I'm worried about with that
vinyl floor
house,
that never needs waxing,
they
and
just
the
said
master bath
with the
all
children,
smooth formica tile
there's
walls.
nothing
Protected
protecting
inside
them
and out with
from the
colorful
swimming
washable
pool.
Dutch boy paints. The house features 2 children's rooms with Tile-Tex Flexichrome vinyl floors and a
huge
folding
house.
plastic leather wall that opens to make one large playroom for rainy days. And to go into the house, these gifts. A luxurious mohawk all-wool broadloom rug, the Caprice design measuring 9 by 12 feet with ends bound
Indoor
in
swimming
foam
pool,
green color.
master
Stereo style
bedroom,
from the
2
loose
additional
mohawk adds
bedrooms.
depth and color to the floor. Next, a pair of unusual lamps
least.
made of genuine leather artillery shell cases with handmade bases and handmade shades decorated with a matching emblem.
This is going to be one of those things that's like offensively cheap. We're not going to find out because we won't find out until next week's episode.
And Danish lines trimmed in sculptured walnut, covered in grade 3 gold-colored textured fabric, and featuring.
But I guarantee that house is going to be
And next, a
offensively
sewing
cheap.
machine. The Morse Dual-Matic model featuring automatic zigzag sewing designed at a
3
handsome
bedrooms,
cherry console in lined oak finish.
swimming
by the Morse
pool,
Sewing Machine and Supply Corporation.
big kitchen, big
Outside the
lounge.
house, Junior will ride a new bicycle, the boys' Colt model, imported from England by Raleigh Industries of America, Boston, Massachusetts. A 26-inch wheel design. And
I don't know what you'd pay for that these
with all
days.
standard equipment plus 3
In Florida.
2 handbrakes and rear luggage rack. And for entertaining in your new house, a beautiful imported decanter with 8 matching glasses.
Imagine
all made of lead crystal with
a good-
decorative gold leaf design. This entire luxury showcase will be yours if the price is right.
I don't know what the average house price is in Florida.
To your left, or actually don't look anywhere. Just relax and listen to Don Parter.
A trip to Rio de Janeiro. Yes,
Yeah,
you'll be
the guy
flying
just
down
turned around
to
so
Rio on
dramatically.
An exciting round-trip flight for 2 by way of Varig Airlines. First
clip
class
to
aboard a
Rio.
luxurious Super G Constellation, completely air-conditioned with siesta seats and international cuisine. 19 hours from New York to glamorous Rio, where you'll spend 13 days at the luxurious Hotel Gloria in double.
I can't remember
private
which
class.
city
This
it was.
fabulous trip to Rio de Janeiro will be yours if you make the most accurate bid. Price authority.
'Cause that
Varig
was
Airlines,
not-
New York and Hotel Gloria, Rio
They give
de
away a few
Janeiro.
houses on this.
Well, there you are, and I have a little additional news. Mr. DiCapua, we're going to begin with you. You can use that for honeymoon, I'll bet you.
Yo, that'd be great.
Wouldn't it be? And we're going to have, it's going to be a
I can't
one-bid
remember.
item. One bid. It's like marriage. You get one chance and one chance only, Mr. DiCapua.
Bill, how long is this vacation for?
13 days. 13 days.
13 days.
Round trip for 2 first class, 13
I-
days.
I'm- Again, this is going to be offensively cheap.
I'll start off the bidding with $1,000.
This is your only bid now. This is the only chance you get. One bid. Is it you want it 1,000?
13 days, so you've got-
Lonnie, anywhere you want to go. Over under.
Yeah, true. Oh yeah, I need to take 13 days off work.
I'll say
Like $1,000 for first class flights, return, and obviously there must be a stopover because you wouldn't have a 19-hour flight at that point. So you're stopping over somewhere. and then 13 days accommodation. There's no way you could get that for even with the 10 times inflation. A $10,000. It's like, that's just crazy cheap. You couldn't get a fucking first class flights for that.
I'll say 1,500.
15 and it's over. The bids are done. From left to right, we have bids of
$1,650 is the highest they're paying it, so $16,000.
Let's us get into this envelope and
Because you couldn't get first class flights one way for that.
$1,797.60. Mr. Jones, you are going to Rio. There you are.
1,700. So again, 17,000. You still. Okay, you probably could get first class for that one, but just one way.
We'd like you to take along this paint set from Grumbacher of New York, a 12 by 16 sketch box, completely filled with Grumbacher's pre-tested oil colors, brushes, and fine artist.
But you wouldn't be able to get it both ways, plus accommodation.
Now, will you do me a favor, Mr. Jones, and bring back a painting for me? Anything at all you paint?
Sure, a Van Gogh, perhaps.
All right. No, one you paint yourself.
Oh, myself.
Now, if you give me a painting, I will give you one right now. Now, take a look over there to your left. Let's see what happens over there. Look carefully.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is going to be one of those
There are
things.
5 original oil paintings from the famous Nordness Gallery in New York, which features the works of mature American artists. Now, for your bonus, Mr. Jones, you can have any one of those
One of these
5
paintings could be worth a
choose,
ton.
but you can have only one of them. Now, you may be interested to know that one of these paintings is appraised by Lee Nordness of the Nordness Gallery at $5,200. The others are worth approximately $200 each.
That's still not bad.
Let me describe them for you before you make your decision. You can have there on the upper left, Red Harbor, or Mico de Paris, or
No, it won't be that.
4th of July, or Abstraction number 2, or Facade number 23. Now,
What one is it?
is worth $5,200. The other 4 about $200. Now, study them for just a moment, then tell me which one you will choose, and please don't anybody in the audience help.
This is crazy, isn't it?
Any one of those 5, you get
Number
one choice.
one?
When time is up. Which one of those 5 will you take?
I'll take the lower left, Bill.
The one on the lower
Number
left.
one was
Lower left.
the
Would you
one.
come in kindly, please,
Yeah, that
and
one
reveal the prices
was the one I
on
was
the back
thinking
of the
initially, but I
painting
don't
on
think
the
it
lower
is.
left. $200.
Yeah.
June, would you go and reveal the $5,200 painting, which was painted by
It was the abstract.
And there it is, a very well-known artist. Turn it around, Junie. Turn it around. Show them the price. There it is, $5,200. The painting is yours. The trip is yours. Congratulations. Merchandise on the price rise delivered by Allied Van Line. Movers all over the world.
Yeah.
Your possessions with expert
$52,000 painting in today's economy. And depending on who did it.
Habits are funny things. They can get to be almost like reflex actions. That is,
Okay.
you go and do something.
Again, just pausing slightly for a second. Depending on who did it, they didn't actually say who did it. He said it's a well-known artist, so I got no idea who it actually was. It might have gone up even higher. Like that's just, if we convert it straight for what it was valued then to today's money, that was $52,000. The craziest prize they've given away on this is a bronze casting of the statue, the Thinker, the famous statue that sits. Which gallery does it sit outside? It might even it's. I think it's in New York, or might be Chicago somewhere. I think it's in the States somewhere. Famous statue of the Thinker, where it's like the guy posing like that. Bronze casting of it, signed. Oh, it could be Philly. Signed by the original artist who did the original sculptor. There was 12 done ever. I think on the show it was valued at I think it's the highest thing I've ever seen valued. I don't think it was the first time I've seen something that went into the tens of thousands. It might have been like 20,000, but had sold 2 years ago at auction. The exact one from this show sold in auction 2 years ago for $14 million US. So that's the most crazy prize I've seen on the show ever. You won something on the show that I guess by that point your kids inherited. I'm going to assume. It said this is from, I think the episode was one of the 1960s one. So even then you're probably in your 30s in 1960. Yeah, you probably passed by 2023. Or most likely have. But your kids have inherited something from something you won on a game show, and they've sold it for multiple millions. Like they've sold it for lifetime security, plus their kids' lifetime security, plus probably their grandkids' lifetime security. That's just mental.
Without even thinking about it. Like if you're still in the habit of using a powder
But my point was, I don't know who
wash instead
did that painting there.
You know, is the only
So something that could have gone up, something that could have gone
down. It's the one that cleans away deep dirt that powders just can't reach. Now here's the proof. You just imagine that this dirty piece of cloth was part of your family wash. Now, to see how whisk stacks up against powders for cleaning ability, we're covering half the cloth with a mixture of powder, detergent, and water.
6.2
and the other half
million
of the cloth with liquid whisk. Okay.
For that
now that being done, into
tape
hot
banana.
water goes the cloth. Watch carefully.
I remember the tape banana being a thing.
And looky there. Already whisk is going to work, penetrating the cloth and separating the soil. So, while the powder detergent is still dissolving, liquid whisk has already cleaned the fabric. Proof that liquid whisk cleans away deep dirt powders just can't reach. So you get out of the powder habit, will you, and switch to blue liquid whisk, the modern detergent.
Get out of the powder
all
habit.
Your wash completely clean.
It's an 800-713-1632.
Now then, if everybody will take a look over there to your left, here is our final item going up for
Up
bid
to the
on
last
Price is Right.
rounds.
A speedboat.
And a speedboat.
It's the 21-foot Continental Landau inboard
I imagine
built by
the trip's probably the craziest prize.
A dramatic sports boat design finally constructed with a solid Philippine mahogany hull.
By
And
today's
extra
standards.
Equipment of horns, speedometer, and searchlight, plus a trim sliding Landau top. It's powered by a 185 horsepower Chris Craft V8 engine.
Again, I don't know what a
and
speedboat
by a
costs
Mastercraft
today.
heavy-duty trailer with sturdy channel frame and carrying capacity.
But I know
of 4,000
first
pounds.
class flight
Both
costs
speedboat and
stupid
trailer are
amounts of money.
yours If the price is right. Price authorities. Chris Craft Corporation, Pompano Beach,
To the point, it's
Florida.
like, whenever I get on a
Mastercraft
flight
Trailers Incorporated, Middletown, Connecticut.
and see people sitting in first class, and seeing the types of people sitting in first class, I know it's judgmental, but I sort of look at them and go, why are you spending this money?
$1,700.
And minimum bids are now $100. Okay, Mr. Jones.
Like, is money that expendable to you?
$1,800, Miss Saunders.
I just learned how to ski this summer.
Oh boy, this will do it.
$2,000.
$2,000, Mr. DeCapua.
Even then, it's still quite a lot. So, I was boarding a flight one time and they had the sign up saying, ask, you know, we've got upgrades available, please ask.
$2,600.
And it was still like more than was intrinsically valuable to me.
Miss Milani, you're 26, tops 37.
Like I'm like, okay, I can be more comfortable. Granted, like again, this is I can't remember where I was flying from. I think it was San Francisco. It was from San Francisco back to New Zealand. I know it was back to New Zealand. That's what I can remember. But they had the sign up saying, please ask, and you could get upgraded to first class. And even then, it was like $1,500. Like, that's nice, but I don't want to pay like $1,500 is far more valuable to me than a comfortable flight. Like, I appreciate that I've got a bed to sleep in while I'm flying and better food, Really, like,
$5,500
is
our
that
top
worth
bid, and
$1,500?
$5,300 our second high bid. Now take a good look at your boat over there, because it's going to belong to someone, I'm sure, while I go take a good look inside the envelope and come up with the actual retail value. Hang on now.
I can't really remember it enough to tell you the truth. I love San Francisco itself. I love it when they just go mental and hug the other contestants. San Francisco is probably my favorite place. But this is what I mean. Like, I was flying. This was San Francisco to New Zealand, so silly long flight. Like, I think it's about 14 hours, 13 hours. So really, really long flight. One of the few times where it's probably your money's worth it. Like, it's not just, oh, I'm getting from San Fran to North Carolina or something like that. It was, you know, proper extended long haul flight. But even then, I'm not paying $1,500 for that. And I presume it was US, because that was what they said at the airport. Like, I'm presuming it's not $1,500 New Zealand. So it's just like, oh, that money's, I can do far more with that than be comfortable. I'd rather be uncomfortable sitting in economy and just watching shitty movies on that small screen. You know, it's just, first class is baffling expensive to me. But you know, no, San Francisco is probably my favorite place I've been to in the States, but I've only been to a handful of places. I don't go to States all too often. I've done New York. New York I love. New York's gorgeous. I'd love to do New York again. New York again. I've done Seattle multiple times. Seattle's a lot of fun. I've sort of run it dry now to the point where I'm not that enticed by it. But there's probably still a few odds and ends I haven't discovered there. But I sort of feel like I've completed it by this point. I've done North Carolina, which I haven't done very much of because it was only a stopover. And I've done, I'm trying to think if I've done somewhere else. But I don't think so. I've done LA. And LA I hated. Like, I don't, sorry if you live in LA, sorry if you've got friends that live in LA or family or whatever. I couldn't stand LA. And other than the fact that I kind of want to go to Disney LA, I don't really want to go to LA again. It was just so off-putting. It's way too big, way too chaotic, way too ugly, way too filthy. It's just probably the place I've been to that's depressed me the most. You went to LA for a taping of the American Price, right? I have no interest really going there again, as I said, other than going to Disney. It just doesn't appeal. It bummed me out going there. And the only other problem I have with it is LAX is a fucking awful airport. For people who are non-American citizens, US is really, really difficult to get into. US is probably the hardest place in the world, at least that I've personally been to get into, to go through all the rigmarole, customs and immigration, all that shit. They're far more sort of aggressively like interrogative and want to know why you're there and where you're staying and when you're leaving and all that stuff. Like, obviously other places need to know this information, but they're really, really aggressive about it. Who you are, what you do for a living, all these like personal questions as well. But LA is probably the most aggressive I've seen of that. Plus, there's a lot of armed security there. So it's just really intimidating. Plus, it's huge, as you say. It's mass airport. So it's just like for somebody who's from little old New Zealand, it's just really intimidating, really daunting, and just like, why should I go to a country that doesn't want me to visit it? Like, I'm coming as a tourist. I'm bringing in money. I'm giving you money, and you're just like, no, get the fuck. No, why are you here? I'm like, because I want to visit Universal. I want to visit Disneyland. I want to visit Hollywood Boulevard. Blah 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 blah. And they're just like, well, nobody wants to visit that shit. Get the fuck out. Like, it's really unpleasant. Like, even crossing the border from Vancouver to Seattle was just a pain. So as a non-citizen, it's just any entry port into the US is really difficult. But LA was by far the most difficult. Literally anywhere else I've been in the world. So if possible, I'd like to avoid it, but I'm probably going to go back there at some point for something. But as I say, the place I've been, I love. As I said, San Francisco is probably the place I like the most that I've been. But I've only been to those small handful of places. I'm not an expert on US by any stretch of the imagination. But it sort of becomes one of those things like almost that debate of first class. Like, is the hassle of going through the immigration interrogation, does where you're going hold the same value of going through that stress and that unpleasantness? No, as I say, if I'm traveling to the UK, which is my main place I go to, via New Zealand, you have to either go via US or America or Asia. So it's I'm sort of hands strung. You know, I've got to technically got to go via the US. But I really want to do New York again. It was a lot of fun. I found New York really beautiful. Other than like a few small things that were a bit gross about it, I liked it. I know it's got a bad reputation, but I barely had any trouble there. Had a lot less trouble than I've had in some places I've gone to. Weirdly, like, I've always heard the stereotypes of like the New York subway system being really difficult. It's far easier than the London subway. So take with that what you will.
A subsidiary of Universal Control Incorporated. Now we'll have the final scores and the name of the big winner.
I've been to only a few places in Europe. I've been to Czech Republic. I've been to Turkey. I must have been somewhere else in Europe. I can't think of where else. There's only two places I can think of. Oh, Greece. Turkey, Greece, Czech Republic. And that's all I can think of. I got a feeling I must have been somewhere else, but that's all I can think of off the top of my head at the moment. UK is obviously formally Europe, but not anymore. I've been to all over the UK. Scotland. Well, I haven't been to Ireland. I've been to Scotland, well, Northern Ireland. I've been to Scotland, England, Wales. But as I say, no longer part of Europe. Yeah, that's all I can think of that I've been into in Europe is Czech Republic, Turkey, Greece. I'm probably forgetting something. Czech Republic's a lot. In fact, I loved all three places. I'd go to all three again. Greece is probably the one I like the least of the three. One, it's way too hot, even when it's not summer. It's just stupidly hot. It's one of those places where it's like a clear sign that climate change is real. It's just unbearably hot. It's also it's like too touristy to the point where, and it's a weird thing of like, my problem with like a place becoming too touristy is like, it no longer becomes touristy for the things it should be touristy for. Like, it no longer like, becomes touristy because you've got the Acropolis there, you've got the like ancient civilization there, which you think is why people would go there. Like, you've got stuff that's like, thousands of year old, it's iconic. You just got people going there to party, so you've just got like the same shitty nightclub that you've got anywhere else in the world. And you're like, why the fuck are you flying to Greece? Like, that nightclub is there, like any other country. You could just go stayed at home and done the same fucking thing. So you just go to these places and it's just loud music and drunk people. You're like, why did you travel for this? Tell me. Czechia, or Czech Republic, stunning. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. Slightly tricky to get around, but not by a huge amount. Just really, really pretty. Really, really pretty. The only problem I had with Czech Republic is it's obviously, I know it's famously like one of the biggest tourist destinations. I think it's the most popular tourist destination in Europe. The problem with that was I went post-COVID and it seemed like it got hit really, really, really bad from COVID, where like a lot of stuff you'd look up on websites or places to go to was shut down, like no longer existed. Stuff obviously hadn't updated on Google and all of that yet. So you'd go like, oh, I want to get where's a good place to go for lunch? And you'd look on Google Maps and go, all right, we'll go there. And you get there, it's gone. And it's like, and that just happened constantly. So it clearly got really, really destroyed by COVID, and at that point had yet to recover, and that point what had been destroyed hadn't even updated to Google at that point yet. So it was kind of a pain in the ass where you get somewhere and it was gone. And often you just end up going to somewhere really shitty because you're like, I'm fucking starving now and nothing's open other than this really crappy place. So it was a bit of a bummer in that regard, but really, really nice. And I imagine it's recovered by now. Most places have. I highly, highly recommend
For a word
going.
about wonderful new Dove. Here's a lady I find mighty convincing. She's our beauty expert, Miss Natalie Core.
If I can have just 1 minute of your time, I think
Only
I
1
can
minute.
convince you to stop using soap and start using Dove every time you wash from now on. And here's why. Soap can irritate your skin because all soaps contain alkali. And any doctor will tell you it's the alkali in soap that irritates your skin. But Dove can't irritate your skin the way soaps do because
bet it
there's not a
can.
trace of alkali in it. Pure white Dove is 100% mild. What's more, soaps can dry your skin, but Dove
Sorry,
can't dry
just
a
looking
soap
to see
skin.
who we're gonna read.
Dove is 1/4 cleansing cream, 1/4 rich cleansing cream. Dove leaves your face, throat, hands, all of you
Froze?
soft, smooth, younger looking. So always buy Dove, the only bath and beauty bar with this distinctive
What, you eat
sculpted
it?
shape. Remember, soap dries, but Dove creams. Soap irritates. Dove can't irritate as soaps do. Dove makes the everyday act of washing good for your skin.
Fruit soap, yeah, it's
now
like,
it's time for the final accounting, so let's
I'm guessing they mean Nick,
and
like,
find out what the scores are.
that
And
whole
I
thing
have
of
a
like,
bill. You'll be happy to know everybody was a winner today. Mr. Jones.
so people
won
being
the
self-conscious
trip to
about
Rio,
their
the
neck
paint set and the
when they
paint
get
for a total
old.
of $2,022.
But to me, that's
Miss
neck,
Olmsted
not
won the car
throat.
for a total of $3,666. Mr. DiCaprio has won the speedboat and
It
trailer
shows
for a total
the
of
smut, this
$7,710.
throat soap
Mr.
smut.
Milani has won the mink couch, the stainless steel products, and the champagne for a total of $2,797.
I was saying who to read. I guess G. I'm trying to look at who's online.
Bill, I'd like to invite all of the panel on the first day I have them in the water. I'd like to invite them out.
As soon as you get the boat in the water, you take the whole panel with you.
Right, Bill.
Do you know anything about running a boat?
Well, I have someone who'll teach me.
We can always get another panel. Mr. DiCaprio, you'll be back with us next week, won't you?
Bill, will I?
And for another look at the items in the showcase, join us again next week.
Yeah,
when the
we'll
Price
go.
is Right will be brought to you by Spidell.
Yeah,
We'll
it's
see you
quite
then,
rare.
Or tomorrow morning on the daytime Price is Right over the same.
Often we have
NBC
like
station.
one person just
Meantime,
dominate
on behalf
it.
of our 4 panelists who are going out on the.
At best, you tend to have it split between 2 people. It's really rare that everybody wins. I gotta go to sleep. I gotta get up stupidly early, so I'm probably actually gonna only get like 4 hours sleep. But I gotta get up early tomorrow for some more birthday shenanigans. Once I get through that stuff, I'm gonna stream again. It's gonna be a watch long stuff, so there's gonna be more Price is Right tomorrow when I wake up. Well, not when I wake up, when I get back from what I need to do. So realistically, probably about 8 hours time. I'll be streaming again, give or take, maybe 9 hours. I don't promise anything, but I should be back for that. We'll have more Price is Right, come in San Diego, some hotel reviews, to tell the truth, all that stuff, all the stuff we normally do the watch alongs of. Until then, we're gonna go raid G, friend of the channel. Enjoy the rest of your day. Don't feel obligated to stay on for the raid. It's just I feel like I should raid. I feel like it's good manners. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your night. Enjoy the rest of wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Bye bye.